right, we're lucky enough to have Simon make us a cocktail today. What are we making?
Well, we're going to start off with a Rob Roy, but we're going to start off with drinking our whiskey neat first, because there's a couple of things that are great tips to enjoy single malt Scotch. First of all, we want to nose the whiskey, and when you nose it, open your mouth a wee bit, just get your nose into the glass, but part your lips, because when you nose the whiskey with your mouth closed, you're getting full alcohol, it numbs the senses, anesthetizes your nose and makes your head kick back. Now you might like that experience, but for the sake of getting more of the layers of the spirit, breathe in through your nose with your mouth open, and switch nostrils, not with your neighbor, just from left to right, because one does tend to be more sensitive than the other. And then when we taste the whiskey, the other tip is this: the tendency you sip at the front of the mouth. Where else would you sip? But what you're getting at the front of the mouth is not only the sweet, which is fine, but you're also getting the heat. The alcohol sensors are in the front part of your mouth. So when we taste this whiskey, I'm going to ask you to place the glass more towards the middle of the tongue. It bypasses the heat sensors, you get more of the flavor, less of the burn. So here's the toast. May the best you've ever seen be the worst you'll ever see. May a mouse never leave your pantry with a teardrop in his eye. May you all be hale and hearty till you're old enough to die. And I wish you all the best, as I wish you all to be. Sláinte. Cheers.
Sláinte. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, there's that classic smoke of the Laphroaig, but then there's the sweetness. Now, this is Laphroaig Quarter Cask that we're tasting here today. Quarter Cask is a little bit more emphasis on the vanilla, the caramel notes. And it's a great recommendation for your bourbon drinkers who are interested in perhaps the Isla style, but the tenure may be too aggressive for them. So that's our neat pour of Laphroaig Quarter Cask. Let's make a cocktail now, shall we? So the cocktail that we're going to make today is the Rob Roy, and we're using Laphroaig Select. Laphroaig Select is a great cocktail Laphroaig because it's using 5 different casks, 2 different size bourbon barrels, a new American oak barrel, and 2 different types of sherry casks. So you're getting a little bit more of the sweetness of the sherry. We are going to pour 2 ounces. We're going to build this in the glass. 2 ounces of your Laphroaig Select. And then we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Dolan Sweet Vermouth. And this Rob Roy was created to celebrate the operetta Rob Roy in New York City in 1894. And this was available at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. So 3/4 of an ounce of your vermouth. And Rob Roy, of course, was a famous folk hero in Scotland. The Roy, that was he was called, Roy is the Gaelic anglicization of red, because he had such red hair. We're going to do 3 dashes of bitters, and a dash all 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We will then stir. And then garnish with a Luxardo cherry. And there you have your Rob Roy.
That's really pretty.
Simple, easy to make, and we have to have a toast.
Yes.
So here's the toast. This is one, this is an old Burns toast and goes like this. Here's a bottle and an honest man. What would you wish for more? Who knows when his life may end, what his share may be a care? Then catch the moments as they fly and use them as you ought. Believe me, happiness is shy and comes not always when sought. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sláinte.
Oh, that's really good.
Laphroaig, Rob Roy. Sláinte.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You can find all of these ingredients at Lakeville Liquors at any of our 4 locations. I hope to see you in store soon. Cheers.